The lighting is so bad in here. It's like gross and stormy outside, and so I have to have the overhead light on, which I normally do, but like for some reason here, like I'm on the floor, so maybe it being like is not, I don't know. Hello, how are you? I have not done this in so long. Okay, the last time I even did a video was it? I never posted that one. I remember this now. I did a whole Bad for Business release week vlog and I never posted it. Not once. Never even edited it, now that I say that out loud. Anyways, just ignore how awful the lighting is, okay? Thank you. Today I bring you a gift. I bring you something amazing and really fun. I bring you a whole stack of books that is actually as tall as me that we're gonna go through. I only read 38 books last year, which like isn't bad obviously, but like I used to be reading 120 books a year and I read 38. I'm just gonna yap about them. Guys, I'm always really awkward at the beginning of these, but I get more fun as we go. I look bald with the slick back. I'm not. See? I'm not bald. Okay, where's my Goodreads? Where's the app? I had finally broken myself from saying very cutesy, very demure, and then like I said it a couple days ago and now I just keep saying it, which is fun for everybody in my house. Also, can you ignore my bra strap because it won't stay under my shirt no matter how many times I put it over there. I haven't read any books this year so far. I mean, it's only the 5th. I'm reading Binding 13, which is ruining my life. I ordered the UK copies because they're prettier. I was like flipping out because they closed Book Depository like a hot minute ago. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm not buying the US ones. They're like ugly. Like, I don't like them. I don't like the OG ones either. I thought that it was like a firefighter book when I saw the first like OG indie published covers. I found out about Blackwell's, so I ordered all 5. Obviously. I'm 60% through the first one, I think. Actually, let me see. Because I'm reading it on my Kindle. I know I'm going to read them all on my Kindle, too. Guys, I canceled my Kindle Unlimited subscription, and I've never missed anything in my life as much as I missed that. Like, it was better because I wasn't reading as much, and I'm still not reading as much. But, like, the freedom of being able to see a book in a reel, and then go download it, and then read it. I miss that.
61% through chapter 42.
My favorite character is Gibbsy. Gibbsy, is that how you say it? They have like names that I don't know how to pronounce. Like I don't know how to pronounce Joey's girlfriend's name. I like read a pronunciation and it just confused me more. Anyways, I love Gibbsy. I love everybody. Except for like obviously the people that we don't love. You know what I mean? But like I love the friends and everything. Except Lizzie. Lizzie makes me mad, but that's just a me thing. Okay, here we go. Okay, the first book that I completed in 2024. Where is it? Where did it go? Oh my gosh, I forgot I even read this. Goblet of Fire. I have not touched the Harry Potter series since this. Like, I just haven't even messed with it. This was like, it was good, and then I just like stopped caring, and then I didn't start caring again until like here, and by that point I was just done with it. This is the last movie I've watched too. I tried to watch the 5th movie and like, because I was just done with the books. Like, I would never watch a movie before reading the book unless it's these, because I just don't care anymore. Maybe I can be convinced to care, but like I don't right now. I gave this 3 stars because it took me literally from May of 2023 to last January to read. Wasn't really keeping my attention. There's just so much in here. And the chapters are so long, it just like, I can't do it. I love Winky. Or is it Winky? Is it Blinky? No, it's Winky. Free my girl Winky. I was actually really devastated by the Winky erasure in the movie. Like, that sat with me for a long time. Okay, next I don't have it because it's at my boyfriend's house because I told him to read it and he hasn't, but that's okay. The Bell Jar, obviously 5 stars. Don't talk to me about this book unless you want to sit for hours because it's not funny to me. Like, it's very serious to me. I have like thought about this book honestly every day since I read it, and at the same time I don't really remember aspects of it. I read that with my best friend, like we buddy read it, and then last January we met up for New Year's and we spent like a whole day reading it. Like, not a whole day, like an hour of the day. So I just lied to you. I don't think we finished it together. I'm pretty sure I finished it like 2 days later when I got home. What just moved? Oh, it's my Juliana Smith shrine. I have the little stuff propped up that came in the book box that she sold, but it keeps falling because it's not meant to be propped up. It's a luggage tag. I don't own luggage. Anyways, 5 stars, obviously. Please read it if you haven't. Oh my gosh. That's the difference. If I look down, the lighting is good. If I do that, it's like full frontal lighting, which I don't like. Ugh, whatever. You guys are just gonna have to get over it. Not that you even care. Next, I read Of Ashes. I have to stop doing that. Guys, I finally grew my nails out, and now I just keep, like, which I need to stop doing. This book was so good. Hang on, let me show you. There's, like, where's the one illustration that I'm thinking of? There's, like, little illustrations in it. Like, I think she drew them, too, unless I'm lying. I know she draws. Like, she has, like, a whole, like, thingy coming out next year. What's the thingy called? A webtoon? I love webtoon. Guys, I miss Lore Olympus every day of my life, by the way. I never even finished it. Like, I got, like, 300 episodes in, and I just dropped it, and like I miss it so much. Anyways, it's beautiful. It was a really good story. I cried a lot. And she also has a musical to go along with it. Girl, it was so good. I'll shut up about it. No, I won't. I won't do that. My hair itches because my scalp is so dry. It's like 20 degrees outside. Actually, let me see what it actually is. It's 36, but like that's cold enough. It feels like 20, so I was basically right. Next, I reread When in Rome for the 3rd time. Obviously, I think I audiobooked it this time because I think I read the arc and then I read this and then I listened to the audiobook. I really need to reread it. I want to listen to this audiobook again because I really liked the audiobook. I need to reread Practice Makes Perfect too, even though I didn't like that one. Sorry. Since the 3rd one's coming out, I think like next month, what is it called? Beg, Borrow, Steal. I am excited for it. I just really didn't like Practice Makes Perfect that much. But When in Rome, 10 stars. Actually, I gave it 4 stars, but like it's good. Her books like always kind of cringe me out at the end. I don't know. I'm like dead inside. Like, I don't know. Rom-coms, like whenever it gets to right here and they're already together, I'm just like... Anyway, it's good though. Like, read it. Read it because I said so. Okay, next I read A Silent Curse by Catherine Gray. Guys, this book is so serious to me. Hang on. So I read this on my Kindle. It's like 100 something pages. Like, it's pretty short. Wait, where's the page count? It's 195 pages. I read like half of it in one sitting, forgot about it because it was like 2 a.m. Like, I just picked it up and I started reading it and then I just like forgot about it. And then a couple weeks later I picked it up and finished it, and then I just like stared at a wall for a really long time after that. It's not like thriller. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like suspensey, I guess. Because, like, the plot twist had me, like, gobsmacked. Like, I literally took a nap after the book because I didn't want to think about it anymore. It was so good. I give it 4 stars. Guys, I talk with my hands a lot. I'm gonna stop doing that. Next was The Golden Goal by Anna Conwell. I don't want to talk about it because it's not nice. But I just didn't vibe with it. Like, that's really it. I picked it up because it was, like, a hockey thing, and it just... I don't know. It started like fine, and then the further I went, I didn't like it. And I put my Kindle notes and highlights all visible, and I remember like the comments that people left on them, they just gave me a giggle. Cause like the first half of it, I was like eating it up, and then it just like declined for me. I gave it 3 stars. I really wanted to give it 2 stars, but it had like just come out and I felt bad. I still have it at 3 stars, like it's fine. I gave it that extra star because it had a lot of Star Wars references. That's okay. Next we have A Winter's Promise. This book, I don't remember anything. I bought this like 3 years ago and I just had read it last, what was it, February? January, I guess. I was kind of in my reading era on January. Wait, how many books did I read? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Oh, one of those was DNF. Still though, I've not read 10 books in like the past 3 months. This was like really good. It didn't make a lot of sense to me at first, but like I ate it up. I actually got halfway through the 2nd book and then I forgot about it. This is one of those books that like I had to be in full silence to read because it was so, like I had to focus on it. And also, like, I never really knew what was going on, but I was having fun. Like, I gave it 4 stars. I ate it up. It's just, like, it was kind of slower, and so I would zone out a lot reading it. Like, it was good enough that I bought the 2nd book. I just haven't finished it. I think I got, like, 120 pages into it, and then I just never finished it, but whatever. And the covers are really pretty. Like, I love the covers. Okay, next was another DNF. No, not another DNF. This was the first DNF of the year. I count DNFs. Like, I don't care. If I read over half of it, I read it. I don't care. Lovelight Farms. This is a really unpopular opinion, but I just wasn't vibing with it. I DNF'd it at like 60%. It was just like dragging for me, kind of. I think. It was cutesy for a little bit, but like I want to read the second one really bad. Like I think the rest of them would be more my vibe because I liked the guy in the second one. Like I liked him in the first one, you know what I mean? What's his name though? Beckett. He slayed. I liked him. But the main guy just kind of like ticked me off. And the girl was just like, I have such a problem with friends to lovers when it's been like freaking 15 years, whatever it was. I don't know if it actually was 15 years. It was like a while though. And I was like, well, you just like woman up, like just say something. Like I think it could have been cutesy if I weren't just bitter. I'm not even bitter, I'm just judgmental, and I try not to be, but like it's really hard with books like that. Next was my reread of Percy Jackson, obviously, well, just The Lightning Thief, but I meant to reread the other ones, but I couldn't find the audiobook of the second one, and I audiobooked this. I got these, look how old they are, like this is like crinkling, I love it. I got all of the original covers on Pango Books, and I have all of them in paperback, which was like crazy, because I could not find The Last Olympian for the life of me in paperback. Obvious 5-star, nobody needs to discuss that. We know it's 5 stars. Okay, next. Rockin' a Hard Place by Juliana Smith. This is like one of my favorite series ever. The Wells Family series. Also, the spine is so cutesy. I love these books so much. I give this 5 stars, of course. Were they divorced? Yeah, like second chance. Like they were divorced, they have kids, whatever. It was like a Parent Trap kind of thing, and it was so cute. I remember when I got the arc of this, I literally was like driving and I like threw my phone. I was like, oh my gosh, and like I'm driving, I don't need to be freaking out nor reading emails. I had got denied the arc of it on one of my accounts, so I made a whole different account and I got it. I think I made 3 accounts actually. I have 3 NetGalley accounts and they all get denied. This series is like completed now. Everyone should go binge read it because I said so. I still haven't read the 4th or 5th one just because I haven't read anything lately. I love this book so much. Let me show you the other ones. Actually, where are they? Do I have them right here? I do. This is the first one. This is like Jim and Pam, okay? It was so good. I loved it so much. And then this is the second one, Signed, Sealed, Delivered. It's very New Girl coded. Very New Girl coded. Like, this is Nick Miller. But like if he had like ambition. Anyway, she's so Jess too. Like I love these books so much. I genuinely think about them every day. And then like all the spines are like the color of the last book. Wait, no, I said that wrong. The color of the next book. You see what I'm saying? Like, and because like the 4th book is yellow, and then that spine is orange, and the 5th book is orange, and then the spine is purple, so it matches this. And like, I just love them so much. I'm never gonna stop talking about them. Okay, what's next? Oh, next, The Teacher by Frida McFadden. 3 stars, hated it. 3 stars was generous because like it kept my attention. I read it in one sitting, but I was very uncomfortable with a lot of it. I know it's like a thriller and that's like kind of the point, but like it was pushing boundaries that I wasn't really aware it was gonna push, you know what I mean? I don't know if there's trigger warnings in the front of it or not. I didn't look because like I don't read trigger warnings for thrillers. I just kind of go into it and have fun. But like I did not have fun with this. I just didn't like it. It just gave me the ick really bad. If you do read it, look at the trigger warnings if you can find them, because no. Next was Wish You Weren't Here by Gracie Ruth Mitchell. I've talked a lot about her books because I love Juniper Bean Resorts to Murder and the second one, which I can't recall the name of right now, but I liked it. This one was not my vibe. I gave it 3 stars. It was like coastal town, like magic, like if Henry Cavill was a genie. He was just kind of like, he didn't have social skills because he lived in a bottle, but it was kind of to the point where I was like, I don't know. It was hard to read it as a romance novel when he literally is a grown man and he's just like being embarrassing, I guess. I don't know. But then I felt bad because like all the reviews really liked it, but like it just wasn't for me, which is fine. Next, If You Could See the Sun by Anne Liang. Please don't play with me about this woman's books. This was so good. 4 stars, loved it. It wasn't as romancy as I thought it was gonna be, but I loved it. This girl is like, doesn't she need money for something? It's been a long time, okay? I'm pretty sure she needs money for something, and then she like turns invisible randomly, and then she like uses that to get money. But the only thing that I think the reason I gave it 4 stars instead of 5 was because like it never got explained. Is that a spoiler? I don't think so. It never got explained. If it is a spoiler, I'm really sorry. Like, I didn't mean to. But I was just like kind of hoping for more depth in it, and like it just never really went into it, which is whatever. I've written books like that. Let me tell you something. You know the amount of people that have come up to me and asked why this happened? I don't know. I just wrote it. So like, I get that. I just am being a hypocrite and I wanted more. But also like, I just love the characters. Aren't we getting a second book though? Or maybe not like a second book, but like in the same world with the same characters. I could be lying. I don't know. I'm gonna shut up because I feel like I maybe just spoiled that. I'll just put a spoiler warning in case it is. That's so smart of me. Yeah, okay. Next, Redefining the Rules by Emily Tudor. This is so cute. I love this book. This is like if Jack Hughes was like a book character. His name is literally Jax. Like, it's perfect. It was so cute. I think I literally read this too while watching A Devil's Game. Cause like it's a novella. Like it didn't take any time. I think I gave it 3 stars just cause it was a novella. Like I usually rate novellas 3 stars. Also, she had a peanut allergy. I have a peanut allergy. Like we are best friends. I've actually never seen any character in a book ever have a peanut allergy. Or really any allergy. Unless it was used to like kill them. Okay. I forgot I read this. Stay Close by, I can't read that, Kira Dominguez. I did not personally vibe with this. My ratings this year were like honestly pretty consistent 3 stars. But I mean like, they're not bad. There's like, it's actually kind of funny though. Because that Redefining the Rules was like a great 3 stars. Like I loved it. This was like an 3 stars, you know what I mean? Like there's range, but nobody really knows that, but like I do. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's not important. It doesn't make any sense. This was like a bodyguard novella, I think. It was 175 pages. I thought I was gonna eat it up. I literally die for bodyguard trope every single time. I think it was because it was a novella too, because there just wasn't enough background for me, which is like so not fair. Maybe I'm a bad person. I don't know. It was great. No, it wasn't. Oh, it was fine. If you want to try it, try it. I don't know. I would never read it again, nor would I recommend it really. But like, it was an easy, quick read, you know what I mean? I just didn't like get attached to it whatsoever. And like the last 50 pages, it kind of dragged, in my opinion. So I was just like waiting for it to be done. Next, If He Had Been With Me. Why did I mumble? My words are like slurring because I'm talking really fast, but I can't stop myself from talking really fast. My friend got this autograph for me. Yeah, I also have, I think this one signed. No, it's the purple one. This one too. I have not read If Only I Had Told Her. I think what I'm gonna do is reread this before long because I always read this in winter, even though it is not good for me mentally, but I like it. So it's okay. And then I'm gonna read this one. But anyways, I reread this in March, and I remember being in the doctor's office, reading the last 10% of it, and just like feeling ill. And like, I wasn't even there for me. So like, I wasn't actually ill. I was just sick to my stomach because of how messed up this is. But 5 stars, obviously. Also, she's from St. Louis. That's like 3 hours from me. So we're best friends. Oh, yes, please. Let me yap about this. Okay. Consequences of Falling by Liliana Rose Hastings. This book, hang on. Look at the chapter headings. That is so gorgeous. This book was stunning, gorgeous, everything. The cover is adorable. It's also like a pretty short read. Like I think it was right at 230 pages. Let me see. 240-ish. Whatever. I have been thinking about this book honestly every day since I read it. I think I rated it 4 stars because the beginning was a bit slower for me, but like, to be fair, everything was a bit slower for me this year. I had like a really hard time getting into books, period. This one kept me going. Like, I loved this book. I think she has a new book coming out this year, but I don't remember when. I'll put it on the screen if I remember to find it. Oh wait, I bet it's on Goodreads. Hang on. Wait, it came out. Huh? Never mind, it came out in November. I didn't know that. I'm gonna go buy the ebook after this and read that because I had no idea. It's called Whispers of Deception. I think it's like a mystery type of vibe. I don't know. But anyways, this is a series and I'm like impatiently waiting for the second book. Also, the back is so cute. It's got like this little love letter thing. I used to literally just stare at this. Like before I'd open it to read, I would just sit here like this and stare at it. Okay, we're about to get into my little run of DNFs. They're kind of spaced out. Like, there's some wins in here. Oh, wait. I actually think... Oh, I forgot that I reread Done and Dusted. Hang on. After that, I read Done and Dusted, I'm pretty sure. Also, guys, I got all of these books signed. Love that. I was really awkward to her too. I actually think about that every single day. Like, I was so awkward because I love her. Like, she's one of my favorite authors. I was so nervous. I don't know. I think I scared her. Anyways, This is I think 4 stars. Let me see what I rated. Yeah, I give it a 4 stars. I reread it all the time though. Like, I don't honestly know why I haven't given it 5 stars. It's just like, it's not like a 5-star, but I reread it all the time because it's so comforting. Also, these covers are just so pretty. I think I reread this, I read it in April, I believe, and then we went to the lake in like August or September, and I reread it on the boat. Okay, now we get into my string of DNFs with, yeah, Desire, wait, what does this say? Desire or Defense by Leah Brunner, I think. I DNF'd this at 75%. I literally could have finished it, but like I couldn't. My review literally says this is making me hate hockey and that's no easy feat. Which is not, I don't know. The man was like a man-child, and I don't know, I don't do well with that. He looks like Sam Hartman though on the cover. I had no idea who that was until Brittany Broski started talking about him. I have 2 highlights out of the entire book. I just got cut off because I've been talking for too long. Anyways, I just didn't like it. That's okay. A lot of people like it. That's great for them. Like, there was no chemistry. The characters were really flat. And like, he was just a baby. Like, he was just a man-child. You know those characters where it's like, he grunts. He grunts. Like, all he did was grunt. He was like this is what he looked like the whole time. Do I look super menacing? I don't know. It was really aggravating me, and I got the ebook for free, so like I jumped right into it. I was like, okay. I was gonna take a break between Done and Dusted and Swift and Saddled, and I regretted it. If I hadn't DNF'd it, it would be a 1 star. I don't rate DNFs because I don't think it's fair, but if I hadn't DNF'd, it would have been a 1 star. Sorry. Okay, next is Swift and Saddled. I love this. I love it so much. This one is my least favorite in the series, however, but like, it's so good. None of the books are below a 3 stars. Like, this is, I think I did 3.5 just because I didn't like Ada as much as I like Emmy. Like, I just didn't connect with her as much. This is probably going to be my least favorite in the series because like the 4th one, nobody get me started on Wild and Wrangled, please. I like literally emailed the publishers and like begged for an arc of Wild and Wrangled. They haven't answered me yet. I'm very serious about this series. But yeah, this is a 3.5. Still good. Still like, I would give it, like, the series to me is like a 4.5, 5 star, like the whole thing. Even though I haven't finished it. But like, I know. If the last book isn't a 5 star, I would be gobsmacked because like, Second Chance, okay, that's literally all I have to say. Second Chance. Second Chance is my favorite trope. Okay, thank you. Okay, what's going on? Next is Check and Mate by Ellie Hazelwood. This was like, I had such confusing thoughts on this. Like, I hate chess. Like, I don't care about chess. I don't hate chess. I just don't care. And like, I thought it was going to be a romance book where they like occasionally played chess. There was more chess than romance. Literally more chess than romance. I liked it, actually. I mean, I gave it 3.5 stars. It was, I don't know. It is not YA though. They said it was YA and I was like, this is not, like, I would never give this to a 14-year-old. What is YA now? Like 13 to 18? I have no idea. It wasn't like crazy. Like, it wasn't like The Love Hypothesis. I just was like, this is not YA. But whatever. I loved the guy. He was really sweet. Like, her MMCs are always so like awkward. Like, it's so funny to me, but he was a cutie pie. I also just like, I love the colors of this. Like, it's so pretty. Okay, next I attempted to read Spookily, I feel like I'm not saying it right, even though Spookily Yours. Spookily. I'm just Spookily Yours, okay? Spookily. Am I saying that weird? It doesn't matter. I DNF'd this at 55%. I said it's giving, I was a bad girl, I did some bad things. Which it was, because like, I just feel like he thought he was like so bad and so like dark, and he was just a man. I've never read a Jennifer Chipman book before this one. I would read another one. This one just wasn't my vibe. But the cover is so cute, like that's what got me. But then like, he's a cat, and I was like, that's kind of funny. But then like, he had an internal monologue while he was a cat, and it was like crazy, and I was like, you're a cat. Next, I read Off the Beaten Path by Madison Wright. This man also looks like Sam Hartman. Any man that has like the top knot and like the beard on book covers, I think of Sam Hartman. And it's literally, I've been like binging Brittany Broski videos lately, and like, it's in her era where she was like into that man. I gave it 3 stars. There was like so many tropes jam-packed into that book that it felt like there was really no time for anything. Like, I don't know. Like, I think there was like fake dating, and I said enemies to lovers, but like it wasn't. And then like small town, and then like he's like divorced. Didn't his ex come? I don't know. I don't care. It was cutesy enough. I haven't picked up the second one yet. I think the second one will be better because that one's like reformed Playboy or whatever, and like that's kind of a vibe sometimes. It's cutesy sometimes. Sometimes it makes me really mad. Okay, next I attempted to read The Confidence of Wildflowers. I had no idea what this was about. This is like if I, like a few months, like I'm 19 now, but like she was 18, whatever. If I were to date like Drew Starkey's 31, Drew Starkey, but like that just doesn't give you the full effect because you're thinking like, oh yeah, like he's a celebrity, I want to be his controversially young girlfriend, whatever. That's like, no wait, that's like if I would date Pete Davidson. Does that give you the full effect? Drew Starkey doesn't really give you the full effect because I thought he was like 24. If I were to date Pete Davidson, that's the age gap, and that's just like really freaks me out. He was like her next door neighbor or whatever, and she like went over and like was flirting with him and everything, and I'm just like, you're a child. You're a child. Was not okay with it. I think I gave it like 45%. Let me see. Does it say? No, it doesn't say. I don't know why a man in his 31st year of life would need to date an 18-year-old. Okay, next I'm gonna speed run these because I have them all right here. This is the Fae of, how do you say that? Raywith? I don't know. Series by Emily Blackwood. I loved these. I don't really remember anything from them because like I read these in like a day each because they're pretty small. And I haven't finished the 5th one yet. I need to do that. But I don't remember where I was because I was reading it on my Kindle. I think I was like maybe chapter 8. I have no idea. I'll finish it someday. The first one I gave 4 stars. This one I read like 25%, stopped, binged the rest in like a couple days later. Or no, it was a couple weeks later, and then I finished this one the next day as well. This one was 4 stars. The second one was 3.5. I wanted them to take a little longer to get together, but they had like so much back and forth that I was okay with it. Because he's like really pathetic, which is what we want in fantasy men. It's like the Cardan effect. Like if the fantasy men aren't pathetic, what purpose do they serve? War of Wrath and Ruin, I gave this one 3 stars. It dragged a little bit. Still good. Trials of Saints and Glory, I also gave this one 3 stars. This one was better though. This is like a better 3 stars than the third one. There was actually like action in this. I think that what takes me out of fantasy sometimes is when it's in first person because I know they can't die. You know what I mean? Sarah J Maas books, they're dying. They're dying all the time. I'm a little bitter about oh! I'll take that out. Okay, next I read Summer Sisters by Judy Blume. This was nothing that I expected. I read like one half one morning, the next half the next day. I don't know how I felt about it. It kind of really kind of aggravated me. Honestly, I can't even tell you the premise of this because I read it so fast. I remember it's just like about these 2 friends and like one of them goes on vacation with the other one's family, and it's just like it's character driven. There's no plot. It's kind of just like her story with them, I guess, like that summer, and then like as they grow up. I just remember the end kind of made me mad. Okay, this is so serious to me.
This is a girl's name or a female name. We are looking at how to pronounce it forward. Neve.
Okay. I just learned something. For one thing, this is my favorite book ever. Just putting it out there right now. I have been saying this as Niam. It's not. Anyways, the next book is More Than Enough by Neve. Is it Neve? That's what the pronunciation said. I said it and then I was like, wait. You know that video of her? Is Saoirse I'm a terrible person. Saoirse Ronan. I can't talk, guys. I don't know. Saying it, I remembered that, and then I said it, like, I recorded it, and then I was like, I said that wrong. So I pulled up the pronunciation. But anyways, More Than Enough. This is one of my favorite books ever. I literally have a blurb on the back, but it won't focus. Well, it's not gonna focus, is it? This is like the softest romance book I've ever read. I don't know, anytime they interacted, it was just like the sweetest thing ever. It was like roommates, like something happened to her apartment. They ended up staying together because I think it's her best friend's brother. Yeah, best friend's brother. The entire friend group is like the sweetest thing ever. You see like little instances of the couples that are gonna come next, and it was just like, I don't know. Like, it was so cute. I gave it 5 stars, of course. Don't play with me about this book. I'm just so serious. I'm also sorry if you're watching this that I didn't pronounce your name right. I love you so much though. I'm from like the boonies. Okay, I don't know how to talk. Okay, I looked down and realized that I forgot a book in like February. So that's kind of crazy. I Hope This Doesn't Find You by Anne Liang. I swore that I like showed this, but I guess I didn't. I love this book. 5 stars. I call this like my favorite rom-com because it's so perfect. This is like academic rivals. He's obsessed with her. Like, he's obsessed with her. Let's be real. They're always obsessed with her. She writes these hate emails. She doesn't mean to send them, but she does. I'm pretty sure they had to work together for something or other. If you can't tell by this, I don't remember things from when I read. But no, this is a 5 stars. This is my favorite of her books. I have started This Time It's Real, but I haven't finished it. But this is like forever gonna be my favorite. This I know. I know that it's going to be my favorite forever. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming where I'm actually going in order. I read Done and Dusted again, obviously. And then I went to The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden. I really am still not sure what to think of this. I gave it 3 stars. It kept me entertained. Like, I read it in, I think, a day, maybe 2 days. But I guessed everything except for like one thing. Like, it was very obvious what was going on, and I think that she, like, thought she could, like, get away with that. That sounded so, like, mean. I just mean, like, I think she thought that it worked because of this one twist, but, like, it didn't. I've read too many thrillers. Like, I can't really enjoy them anymore because I guess everything. It was fine. I would recommend it. It was just okay. Next, I started reading this in May. Finally finished Magnolia Parks. I bought the original cover off of Pango Books because I'm so obsessed with this. Like, that is the cutest thing ever. Very Gossip Girl. Also, I started Gossip Girl and I'm on like season 2, episode 5, I think. And season 2 is just like not hitting the same. Like, season 1 was so good and it made me think so much of this. This is like Gossip Girl, like London elite people. They're all annoyingly rich and kind of dumb, but I hate BJ and I love Magnolia. That's really all I feel like I need to say. BJ is like kind of a love-hate. Like, I like reading about him, but if I met this man in real life, I'm punching him. Also, the entire part where like I just went into his cheating, like, that's not a spoiler. Wait, does it actually say it? I don't know, it just made me so mad because like it was just the stupidest thing ever. And the fact that he literally kept overdosing just to be a little baby, I don't know. That's not very nice. He was probably really struggling with that. All I know is that it made me mad. So, okay, this is my last 5-star read of this year. Lost and Lassoed. Obviously. This is the signing I went to. I love this book. 5 stars. I've been waiting for this book since they spoke in like chapter 5 of Done and Dusted. I'm not even kidding. They were so fun. Like, it was so fun. I also love single dad trope. I feel like a horse would buck me off. Like, I've ridden a horse and he was fine. But like, my toxic trait is that I think I could just go up to a wild horse and be like, hey, and then I can instantly hop on him. But that's not how it goes. Okay, last book I read this year, Verity. I have a lot to say on this. Gave this 3 stars. For one thing, this was like, I did not think it was gonna be as freaky. Like, I skip all of those scenes anyways. Like, I just don't want to read it. It's all in her manuscript too. I don't know what to believe. I don't think she's telling, hang on, this is gonna be spoilers, so I'm giving you like a second to click off. I'll put the little timestamp thingy. I don't know what to believe. Like, I think that she's lying. Like, I obviously think that she did all of those things, but at the same time, like, she was the only character with some flavor. Like, why are we hating on her? I don't know. She was kind of fun. I didn't really like it, but it kept me entertained. I read it pretty fast. I think I was like right here, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna read like a few chapters, and then I just finished it. It wasn't good, but it was entertaining. You know what I mean? Okay, that is officially all the books that I read this year. Not counting the ones that like I started and got like 70% through and then just forgot about, because I did that a lot. Honestly, like, there are probably at least 20 books that I started, got halfway through, and then forgot about, but whatever. That's okay. Thanks for watching, girlies. If I actually am consistent, like I think I'm gonna be, then I should have like some kind of editing video soon, because that's what I said I was gonna do, or like I told myself I was gonna do, but like I could forget. It's whatever. Like, it's fine. I'll do something. Okay, love you, bye.